Taking out this license plate because it takes away from the grill. And one of the main reasons why I bought this car is that it has a nice grill. And I always like the front grill on cars, especially when they're huge like this one. But I have to take this shit out because it really takes away from the whole beauty of the grill. So we're gonna figure it out, but for now I'm taking that shit out and just put it in for my windshield. You know, with all the excitement of buying a brand new car, I really forgot all about the front license plate. So if you ever get a car, you know, make sure they do not drill holes in front of your grill. It has clips on it. So this bracket is actually made for this car to hug on the pillars. You see? That shit is ugly, motherfuckers, yo. Niggas drill holes on my shit. Fucking ugly. I should have fucking told them never to put this shit. Alright guys, so let's see how this goes. So I'll start first by sanding everything nice and flat. You know, like making sure everything nice and flat, and then apply the plastic weld. So it's nice and flat right now. Move on to the next one. Bye. So I got the tripod, thanks to my boy. Shit.
What's his name?
Greg.
Me llamo Greg.
Alright guys, so I'm applying the JB Weld plastic bonder. You know, just a little dab, not too much. And we're just gonna let it dry. And we're gonna sand it off like in the next 30 minutes. No rush, guys. Patience is key. Alright, so I'm making my custom bracket, and all you need is this right here, this little thing. And basically I just went to Home Depot and got this little hinge, and this is how it goes. Aim at this. So pretty much it has to go on the outside. It has to go on the outside. And you gotta put a washer inside. Right, so it goes like this. Put the washer. So you see how this is flush? It goes flush with your license plate. Alright, so there it is. There it is with the bracket. See what I'm saying? All them screws you could get from your local hardware. And remember, this is from Home Depot, and this is just a regular bracket that you can find at AutoZone. If you need to extend it, like some cars need to be extended, look it over here. Like, depending how much you want to come out, you could just get these as well. They also sell them at your local hardware, and they line up. So what you do is you bolt on, and then you screw it to wherever underneath the bumper you can. And then once it's on, you can just tilt it back to cover that, you know, or whatever. But that's the whole idea of it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna see if I could just do it without that extension, because it sort of lines up as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it's gonna go, guys. You know, if you ever need to switch bracket license plate, you can just fold it down, you know, take it out, and then just push it back again. You know what I'm saying? So that's my custom license plate bracket, y'all. All right, guys. So down here, there's this bolt right here. So I'm thinking of using the extension piece. All right, guys. So after, you know, bolting everything on, this is how it's supposed to look. And, you know, everything's pretty much bolt on. You know, you just got your screws and everything, the bracket, the extension bracket, all that from your local hardware store. the bolts that you feel more comfortable with. It's easy. It's pretty much self-explanatory. And this bolt right here, I showed you where I was gonna mount it. I just made the little thread a little bigger with a little what is it? A filer. I just put it in there and filed it down up a little bit. So now the bolt fits, and that's what's gonna be holding it. And the other side of this bolt, it's like a clamp that really holds it to the car. So that's gonna be very secure. And after that, if I wanna be extra, I'll just drill a couple of three more screws to hold it. But this is the main one that's gonna hold it to a metal clamp that's on the other side of the body of the car. So that's how it's gonna be. And simple tools, very easy custom plate to do. And the whole thing about it is not that, I just like to be creative and innovative. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? I could go and buy whatever one I want, but I don't even like none of them, So to tell you the truth, this is what works for me and this is what I'm gonna go with. Alright? That's it. Alright guys, so I bolted it on and I'm not happy because it seems that the more tighter I try to put it, it just keeps turning right. So, I'm guessing the other end of the clamp that holds the bolt, it's plastic, so it doesn't really hold it. So I'm gonna head over to Flawless just so I could work a little more comfortable and not be on the floor and see what I could come up with. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna show you the undercarriage of the new 2019 Lexus ES350. Just out of curiosity, just to show you guys how it looks. It looks pretty clean.
Let it go, see if it's tight.
Alright, it's nice and tight. It does not even need extra screws. I'm gonna just leave it with that one solid bolt. It's nice and tight, guys.
Alright guys, so that's the final product on the license plate bracket that I installed. And I still have to sand down the holes and paint, but that's nothing, you know what I mean? That's easy work. But this video was to really show you how I did the license plate bracket. That's my own little custom plate bracket. You know what I mean? I just like to be innovative, I like to be creative with my shit. So that's how it is. It's very clean. Alright guys, so patience is key. This side is nice and flush now, nice and flat. Now I gotta do this side. It's all bulky and shit, but you sand it down till it's nice and flat, like this side over here. And then next step is just to paint. Little details, yo. Alright guys, so it's that time to paint. And before I paint, well, I already did it. I applied this right here. Ideal for last minute repairs and imperfections, ready to sand in minutes. This is to really just get the minor little holes or little imperfections from the sanding. So I recommend that before you paint, work smarter, not harder, and just be patient about it. Because if you try to rush, you're gonna end up sanding when you paint it, you know. I think right now it's perfect, so we're gonna go paint it with this now. Bumper coater restores the OEM finish on automotive bumpers and plastic claddings. So, you know, there you go. Let's get started. All right, so you don't want to rush, you know. You want to spray it, allow it for it to dry, and then apply a little bit more. You got to be careful with the spits, you know what I mean? Like, just take your time, you know what I mean? No rush. All right, you guys, it is done. You know what I mean? Like, I still got to take the plastic out and the tape out and all that shit. But I'm just going to give you a little close-up of how it looks, you know? Nice and flat. And there you go, guys. So this is why I fell in love with this car, because of that grille. To me, that grille is amazing. Some people don't like it, some people do. It's not for everybody. Remember that. Not every car is for anybody. You know what I mean? So choose your cars wisely. And I chose this car because of this crazy grille too. You know, that's one of the things I fell in love with. And when they put that license plate bracket in there, it's like it was like something was missing. And what was missing is that plate needed to be gone from that middle. So there you go, guys. Nice and clean. Please like and subscribe. See you on the next video, y'all. All done, guys. And check this out. That's my old baby. But look at this guy. This guy had to go and put a flag. Wow. Wow. All right, guys. Till the next video. Check us out, Incomplete Tattoos. Alright.
Check out Cook's Cuts.
Check out Cook's Cuts.
What up?
Alright.
What's going on, bro?
Cook's Cuts. Right across the street from my shop. Incomplete Tattoo, guys. Check us out.